Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna do just a chatty little currently inked slash fountain pen haul, fountain pen day haul. And I also have an ink that I bought on fountain pen day. Why is that so hard to say? Anyway, I hope you enjoy this little chatty video. If you don't like long chatty videos, then I won't be offended if you find someone else to watch. It's kind of going to be unscripted in a way. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. So, as you know, November 6th, I believe, is Fountain Pen Day. It's like the I don't believe I bought anything last year when it rolled around, but this year I was kind of on board with the whole thing. So it ended up being that I had an open house sale for my jewelry business and had some extra cash to spend on Fountain Pen Day, which is rare, but I was excited. Anyway, I had one pen in mind that I wanted to get, but then it snowballed as it does. So the first pen that I bought, which was the initial pen that I had on my mind, is the Lamy 2000. I am sure you've seen this pen before. It is not new. It has been around quite a while. It's one of the pens that pretty much everybody has. And I haven't heard too many bad things said about it, which is why I wanted to get one. I can't believe that I bought a black pen, first of all. I'm just not drawn to black generally, but this specific design I think is really beautiful. It's got that kind of it's a macrolon, whatever material that is, but it has kind of a nice matte finish to it, and I think they call this a Bauhaus design. It has a snap cap, and the section is metal. It's silver, and I like that it has no threads because it's a snap cap. There are these little guys, which are just barely recognizable when you're holding the pen. I don't even notice them. And also, this is a piston filler, which you can barely even see that, but there is just a very faint line where you would twist the end and the piston inside would go back and forth to, that's the filling mechanism. I ended up getting a fine nib because Simona of Simone, that's what she has, and she recommended the fine. So I ended up using Simona's 10% off discount, which I think on Fountain Pen Day was actually 20% off. And the pen already was on sale, so I got a pretty good deal on it. And it arrived in about a week from Atlas Stationers. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Yeah, I got it at Atlas Stationers because that's where Simona has a coupon code, and I wanted to buy it there so that she would get the credit. So Along with this, I also bought a bottle of ink. I got The Old Man and the Sea by Waringool. This is an Ernest Hemingway inspired ink. I'm not going to swatch this in the video today, but I can show you a picture of how this looks. It does have some shimmer in there. It's pretty subtle in my swatch, but I can show you. Here's what that looks like. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. So it's so beautiful. It looks really nice on the swatch that they have on the website, on the listing. There is a nice shot of it. It's really gorgeous. I'm really loving darker inks lately. Every time I try a lighter ink, I end up hating it. So I've been trying to gravitate toward darker inks. A few of the other ink samples that I got, just to show you, are these four here. I got Scarecrow by Waringool because I wanted to see if it had any resemblance to Pilot Iroshizuku Inoho, which it does not. It doesn't really look like Inoho, but it is a lovely color. And that is actually the color that I initially put in this pen, but I didn't like it. I also have gotten Van Diemen's Moonlit Lake, which hopefully you can see the shimmer on that. That is a beautiful color. It's kind of a teal. It's coming off like really blue on the camera, which is not accurate. Vinta Bisperis is also beautiful, like a teal color with some shimmer and sheen. And Califolio, this is Oliphants, and that's kind of a dusty blue color. I just got samples of those, so I didn't bring those up here, just because I figured you didn't need to see little sample vials. So, ended up taking the Scarecrow ink out of this, and I ended up just putting in just a really boring TWSBI Midnight Blue, which, let's see, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Oop. This is one of the pens I got for Fountain Pen Day. It's a Lamy 2000, the black Macrolon in a fine nib, and I have inked it with TWSBI Midnight Blue. I don't know why it didn't want to work in the last video. It's so weird. I initially put Scarecrow by Waringool in this, and it just was too light for the fine nib, so I took it out and put the darkest ink I could find. I don't have any black inks, so that is my Lamy 2000. Oh, let me just compare, because I did bring some pens here to compare them. I'll compare it to a TWSBI Eco, just so you can see the size comparison. It is also just a lot maybe thinner than I thought, or my fingers do tend to slip and slide a little bit on the metal, so I end up holding it up here, and that's actually quite comfortable. So yeah, there you go. There's your size comparison. It's a super fun pen, actually. I really am glad I got it. I actually really like the fine line on it with the dark ink. So then I was fooling around on Instagram one day and came across a reel that was posted by Little Pen Designs, who is a small pen maker out of North Carolina that I have been following on Instagram. And they showed this pen, and I was so in love as soon as I saw it. This is so awesome. And I'm sure my video isn't going to even do it justice, but look at that big glitter. It's so sparkly. So the body is kind of a transparent grayish purple color. And it's got this like beautiful glitter in it. I mean, look at that. It's so amazing. I am in love with this pen. So, it was basically a reel of them turning the pen, and I saw the glitter and I was like, nope, purchase. And I ended up getting it with it comes with a number 6 Yovo nib. And I got a medium because I am on a medium kick, y'all. I love the mediums. So it came and I am in love. I am in absolute love with this pen. The nib is wonderful. Here is a similar pen. This is Franklin Christoph. This is a Model 46. And it is a little bit taller than that. Franklin Christoph. But it looks like the girth of the pen is pretty similar. And the shape is pretty similar. Without a clip, there's no clip, there's no roll stop. So these guys roly-poly. But anyway, I will have to only show you a writing sample because I uninked this the other day to put something new in it. And I noticed when I was cleaning it out that the water was shooting out of the section in a spot like up here. And I thought, well, that's weird, because like usually the water gushes out. I was using my ball syringe and usually the water gushes out the bottom of the nib, but in this case it was gushing out there and then also going pew right about here. So I got out my magnifying glass, I took the nib out, and I realized that there is a small hairline crack on the section, sadly. However, I contacted Joe from Little Pen Designs, and he got right back to me and apologized. I'm sorry if you hear my cat yelling downstairs. I don't know what his problem is, but he does this a lot where he sits in the foyer and screams if I'm upstairs and he's downstairs. I don't know why he does that, but anyway. There is a little bit of ink left in this, I guess. I didn't, maybe, did I? No, I did unink it, but it must have a little bit of ink left in the nib. So anywho, I contacted him and he is going to make me a new section and send it off. So that was really cool, and I'm glad for that. That was really nice of him. This pen doesn't post. Oh, so the model. So this is the Acadia. And the blank he used is called Deep Space Delight. Deep Space Delight 3. And the medium nib is smooth as butter. I mean, it just is wonderful. Here's a writing sample. I initially put the Vinta Bisperas in it. And I don't know if you can see that swatch is so gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, there you go. That ink, I want a bottle of that ink. Definitely. So, yes. So, super happy with this pen. It is amazing, and I can't wait to get my new section so I can get it inked up again, because I have a feeling I'm going to be using this pen a lot. So, yep, there's your comparison, and that was the second pen that I bought for Fountain Pen Day. The third pen, I know, I bought 3 pens, but, you know, it happens. I think this purchase stemmed a lot from my sadness that I had to send my Leonardo Momento Zero back to Italy for some repair work. So I'm still without it. It's been about 9 weeks now, going on 10 weeks. But it is what it is. But anyway, I thought, well, it might be fun to have another Leonardo, one where I don't have to worry about the piston. Because if you remember correctly, my Momento Zero had a bit of an issue with the piston mechanism unscrewing when I would unscrew the piston knob. And it needed to be tightened up. And then when I got the tool finally to make that happen, I couldn't fit it in to the space between the piston knob and the body of the pen. There wasn't enough room in there to get it in there. So I had to send it back to get fixed. So that's where we're at with that. This beauty was on the cover of Gold Spot Pen's catalog that just came out. And I noticed it right away from there. And I just love it so much. So this is the Leonardo Furore, and I got it in the gold trim. I wanted gold trim with the medium nib, but sadly they didn't have that combination. I did not do a very good job cleaning my pens out this time around. Oh no, this is inked again. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did ink this up. So, they didn't have the medium in the gold colored steel nib. Oops, sorry. And I ended up getting a fine, but I'm not a huge fan of the fine, to be honest with you. It's just a little bit too fine for me. The medium is my sweet spot at the moment. So, I tried to order a new nib. Oh, first of all, there is a regular steel nib on this because I ordered this steel nib along with the pen because I was going to put that nib on this pen. But when I didn't end up liking the gold fine nib, I put it on this pen. Then I went online and I tried to find a gold plated or, gold colored steel nib from Leonardo in a medium that I could buy, just the nib unit. And I saw that they had them at Endless Pens, and I placed an order and used their coupon code for the Blitz. I can't remember what the coupon was called, something Blitz 2023, something like that. And 3 days later, well, first of all, it said on their website to contact them directly just to make sure that the items are in stock, and I did so. I sent them an email. I got an email back from them that said, yes, they're in stock, and we're working hard to get your order out right away. Great. Then, 2 days later after that, I got a message from Endless Pens that they had refunded my order, that they actually do not have those nibs in stock. I was bummed. But what are you going to do, So they refunded me, and now I'm just on the hunt. If, by chance, you are watching this video, and you have a gold-colored steel Leonardo nib in a medium that you don't like and you would like the fine, I will swap with you. Let me know. It doesn't hurt to ask. So, this pen's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love, love, love it. This medium nib writes wonderfully. The colorway is called Aqua Petra. This is a medium steel nib. And the ink I have in here is Robert Oster Viola. But this would, I mean, you could put all kinds of colors in this. It's got blues and pinks and purples. But I went with this purple because I hadn't used this ink in a while. And it's a nice match. Very nice. And I really like that it has, it doesn't have a piston. It has a cartridge converter. A very pretty one at that, with the gold. So, yeah, do I love a cigar-shaped pen? I mean, no, but I have quite a few of them. I don't know why I just wrote that. That's so weird. So anyway, there's my third pen purchase for Fountain Pen Day. And I'm very happy with it. It is really, really stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love Leonardo pens so much. This is not a sponsored video. I just wanted to put that out there. So that's that. Those are my new pens. Oh, I wanted to show you, this is a comparison with a Platinum 3776 Century. It is a little bit bigger. Someday I would love to get a 14 karat gold Leonardo nib. Yeah, so that's those are my new pens. I have one more new pen that came this week that wasn't purchased for Fountain Pen Day, but just was purchased because I loved it. If you watched the most recent video from Yoseka Stationery, you know, every Wednesday or Thursday they put out a video and talk about what's new in the store. They talked about this little guy, and I had to purchase it right away. This is a pocket pen. This is by a company called Fine Writing International, I want to say. Fine Writing International is a Taiwanese company that started in 2011. They do custom pens, and then they also have their own line of pens. And this happens to be a pocket pen, much smaller than their other pen styles. And it comes in a couple different colors. I went for the jade because I'm a green girly. I love it. And this pen is so cute. I mean, just like, look how little it is. So compared to a Kaweco Sport, it's a little bit longer. It doesn't have a clip, but it does have a roll stop, which is very nice. See the difference? Big nib. That's what I love about it, is the bigger nib. Not that there's anything bad with Kaweco Sports nib. It's just, I don't know. So this, let's see what this looks like. This has a little bit of a thread here. So this is a screw to post. And so size-wise, again, it's just about the same. Same size. I don't really know much else about the Fine Writing International company, this Taiwanese company. I don't know if they make notebooks or what. All I know is that material that they use for the cap on this looks like velvet to me, and I love that. It has a very, very glossy finish to it, and it's got this nice gold ring here and a gold colored nib, and you see the nib. Let's see if you can see that. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's about as good as you're gonna get there. But anyway. This pen is called a Penket. And the color I said is jade, and I got a broad nib. And the ink is what is the ink? Lennon Toolbar. Wenshen Puchong. This paper is, I believe this is Aerofil, but this pen on Tomorrow River 52 JSM paper is like butter. It is so smooth. There's no feedback. Well, maybe a little feedback, but it's really nice and smooth. Yes, so I am loving this. It retails for about $52, and sadly, I don't think they have any of the jade left, but I'm not sure about the other color. So, those are all my new pens. Well, I might as well do a currently inked since I'm here, although it is 29 minutes. So maybe I will do a separate video for my currently inked, just to keep the download times down a little bit, if that's possible. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video in seeing my 3 new fountain pen day purchases and my 4th. They're good. They're really, really good. I'm super happy. And I know it seems like I went a little crazy, but I just love pens. I just love this hobby so much. And I couldn't help myself. And I don't feel like I need to apologize because I've seen people buy a whole heck of a lot more than this. And I'm not judging them, and neither should you. So, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which most likely will be a November currently inked. Thanks.